Hello boys, my name is Koyoshi and welcome back to the massive world that is the Grand Travels map, or I guess as technically it's my Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition 100% playthrough for Nintendo Switch, but you get what I mean. We are in the Grand Travels map again, one of the largest maps in this whole game, besides that and maybe the World map, or actually no, I think this is almost the same size as the Adventure map now I think of it, or maybe this is bigger. It does use up the entire area, so I wouldn't be surprised. I've decided I'm gonna start with this. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's right. There's a second Skulltula to get here. I almost forgot. Let's go ahead and get that while we're here, shall we? Since we already used Sheik, we can just use Impa. I'm not gonna use the XP Accelerator again. We still have a full another series of battles to do. And we can always start dumping XP accelerators anyway when I need to actually do the challenges. Maybe use that to hit 255. I think my new goal will be to try to get them as close to 250 and then do afterwards. Anyways. Oh, okay, this one is special attack minerals. I think I picked a decent character for that. Impa is a really good special attacker. Her has a decent range, so I think that'll work fine. I forget who's actually the best at doing the frontal attacks, so it doesn't really matter in the long run. Alright, well. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what happens. I see what happened before. There's stall masters that immediately attack the allied base at the very start of the game. So they just immediately launch them on base. That means we have a lot of shenanigans to deal with in this battle. More than I expected I would have to deal with. I'm gonna actually prepare a special fountain, because I'm gonna have to use that. Thankfully, I kind of have the strat down for what I have to do, and also now that I notice that I don't need Magic Fountain Plus, I think I could probably just ignore using that, unless I opt for something else. But yes, I go here, I take out Winkle really quick, and then I immediately go back to the allied base. They definitely wanted to make this mission as tedious as it possibly could. I probably should have just used the special here. However, there's still stall masters attacking. It's also a good time to do that. Okay, that's how we took out Lincoln in one shot there. It's probably because she's a fire Terran. Oh, Impa is a water dancer, so obviously that means their attack did a bit more damage there. Ours. Anyway, let's just use a special right here, just to show off how it does. As you can see, already defeated 2 of them. Just 1 attack there. That's why I like Impa. She's a pretty strong special attacker, so and she's a great one to use for these ones where you have to use special attacks to kill a certain amount of enemies with. Range is actually a lot more massive than you would think, and this is another reason why I specifically picked up Special Fountain and changed it in. I initially didn't have it before, and now I have it specifically for these missions, for the Skulltulas, so that I can immediately get the Skulltula to appear right away. I don't know if we got it yet, so I'm gonna do one more just to make sure. Okay, well now we definitely have. The game's just being trolly now. What I mean by that, I mean, sometimes it can take up to a few random hour seconds to actually spawn the Skulltula you need. It's a bit tedious, but it happens. So we haven't used actual focus magic with... let's go ahead and use that. See how fast we can beat them. Well, apparently pretty fast. Yeah, we changed it around a bit. We defeated the first this time. Oh, that angle though. That was weird. She's straight up weird. Okay, I already showed off how strong her special attack is. Let's see how strong that is against this commander over on the right. If that actually is still pretty strong, we might be able to just defeat Kentra just using these. Nope, okay, alright, we're gonna have to do a bit more work. It's still decent damage, it could have been a lot better though. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna do this for a few minutes. This attack we're doing here is really fast and it's typically the best for defeating opponents. I know that because this gets used a lot in the speedrun when you have to use Impa. Use this to quickly take out enemies, captains quickly, because it's faster than all of her other attacks. She also has one specialized attack that's specifically good for giant bosses, but nothing much else. It's like her defensive move. Anyway, we got our Skulltula, I believe. It's the main thing we were going after. Keep this one, get rid of everything else. Alright. We'll build up this Skulltula beast, don't worry. We'll build up this illustration in no time. I think I'm just gonna stick with this side so I don't have to come back here later. Just to make it easier. Alright, we have to defeat the shuffling forces, but we need Zelda to be used here. Let's go ahead and use the XP Accelerator now. And since this is another side battle, but we already used a couple enters, we're gonna change up who we use this time. So, we take a look better at our other stuff. We'll see that. Yeah, Igafa's already 255. Rudel's nowhere close, but still already 255. I think we should use Darunia. Why not? We'll switch between them when the thing happens. I said Darunia is really far behind because I thought I was going to use him more, and then I just started ignoring him. I don't want to do that anymore. Darunia, we're going to use you a bit now. Okay, now we need to... Oh, wow, cool. We get the best theme in the game. It's about time we hear this theme again. So in this one, we very much just have to take out all of the stash troops. There is a chance you could potentially defeat one, and it will be the right Mder, but it's very luck-based, and the verses just keep shuffling anyway. It's a bit tedious. Darn, the close one disappeared. I was actually hoping that one would stay. Alright, there's the real one. Yeah, alright, let's just kind of fence the air real quick. I'd rather take out that master that way, and yeah, we're done with that. A minute more troops should appear. Let's do it. Let's just use Magic Fountain right here for fun and go ham on them. So I was gonna do that, so I should probably do that. Because of Magic Fountain. Plus, this will now last for a full minute, so I have a full minute to these troops. Anyways, we need to start by defeating the magic troops first, though. So, since I used Magic Fountain Plus, I got a full minute to take out all these troops before my magic starts running out. So let's do that quickly. I'm doing it this way because, again, when you have And Focus Spirit, you get a little bit more experience than normal, and since Daruni is the most farthest behind, we need to much experience as possible. Alright. Another one that was close by disappeared. Alright. That worked somewhat well. Because of it, when we defeat Dark Brutal, we should get, I don't know, defeated. Let's, do this the fun way, too. Let's, use this first. And attack. Focus around it, just for fun. And this is kind of slower than doing this normally. I don't really care. I want to get extra experience. That minion did not last on at all. Oh, he immediately summoned another one. Okay. Really like summoning big blends for no reason. No, it doesn't make much sense, but whatever. There are no Zora enemies to fight, unfortunately, besides Dark Ruto. Just maybe she'd summon those instead, but anyway, there we go. So that's what worked. We got one level on him. One less level to worry about. There's not showing off Serious Sound because we already heard that a whole bunch on the playthrough already. Like I said, I'm skipping a lot of these because, like, considering how many times we've seen those Serious Victory animations, we better hit them when we can. Copycat Soldiers. Let's see. Oh, we already used you a bunch. Budo already used as well. We're gonna do fun, the Twilight pair, just for fun. So yeah, we'll use Minda and we'll use Ant. We'll put them both together as a team this time. Hopefully they know how to work together as a team. This first one is the Copycat Soldiers, but the next one is a KO competition. That one I'm gonna probably play as Darunia, I guess, since this is one of the characters I actually want to level. I don't want to level up characters using that, though. Anyway. Probably gonna end up mostly just using Minda, but whatever. Okay, let's do this. Alright. Alright, that worked. Wonder if that person got away safely. I don't think so, Big Mac. I mean, too, I can't. Keep talking under L's terms because he calls Toonlink each other, which makes sense. Oh, by the way, since we're facing Toonlink on this map, we get to see him with his alternate weapon. Again, one of only ever times where we see characters with alternative weapons. I still don't get why they don't make Lana use the spear or Link use all of his other weapons. That would make things more interesting, like... What if on one map you use it exclusively the Great Fairy and vice versa? I guess it's not terrible. You do see the Great Fairy at least a little bit, but... Link's other weapons? Yeah, I don't see them once. I think what would be really fitting is to match it up based off of what weapon is from which battle. So on the Twilight map, Link should actually be exclusively using the spinner. I think that would be fitting. Okay, the game really wants us to use Sia, so we'll just throw her in the second spot in that case, so that she still gets her heart container. But we'll run EXP Accelerator since this is a KO competition, and we will use Darunia for the reasons I already mentioned. That I want to level him up more than the other characters. Another reason why I'm not using there is because we already leveled up Sia a whole bunch. She would probably hit 255 off of this. Is there too much just yet? So we'll just fill her in so she gets the heart container, but we're pretty much going to be exclusively using Darunia. Anyway. I'm going to do this a bit differently. I'm going to beat this first early. After that, I'm gonna just magic up and do stuff. Yeah, it's starting to see who we have to face now. We have Icy Big Fizz to defeat, and also Miriam as well. Oh wow, hang on, somehow Narnia is taking a lot more damage than I expected. That does not make sense at all. Okay, well, after we take out this quickly take out these giant bosses before using magic again. For a mission type that's usually not that hard in my eyes, having this much damage dealt already is making it kind of surprising. Maybe some of these just do a lot more damage. Oh great, that's the first time in a while we've had special not take him out. To get through that, we have to use a special again. That will either kill or rather finish off the Goma. Anyway. Got bait him into not walk anymore. There we go. Remember, you gotta do that if you want Captains to the dongle to actually open his mouth. It's a bit tricky, but it is what it is. Honestly, I get why this is happening. This is the hero mode area. These bosses are supposed to take longer to defeat. I just didn't think that even at level 240 they don't fully get. So that means you need to be 250 and have a lot of power to actually beat them immediately. A bit tedious, but it is what it is. Alright, we're gonna magic on top of you. So when we defeat him, we can immediately start using giant bombs around the area. Okay, that one attack there, that's the one that's doing the damage. Let's see, okay, we're still fine. actual damage we need to not take is 149, but it's still quite a bit before that will happen. Anyway, so next up, maybe we should avoid Giriam for a bit. Of course, there's probably a more tougher version, even bigger pumpkins. No, we just barely got it too late. So now we get to use on again. Alright. Maybe I should just use Sia anyway. It doesn't help that the rogue bonus has also got an Gorao and Trace. Hey, well, I need to start dodging your attacks, I guess, a bit more. Beat them easily. Doesn't matter for all the captains, just some of them. I think that's enough race to where we can use Magic Fountain plus 2 times to get to the end here. Alright. By the way, if anybody's need for how you are going to really fast in these sessions, basically you just, if any character that doesn't have good AoE, you basically go take out the captains that are of the yellow variety. That spawns a bunch of weak troops, and then you basically just do this for a couple of seconds or so. Until the bomb wears off, or there's very little troops to deal with. Then you just go around and defeat other stuff, and in the aftermath you can also take out some other red captains along the way, like the Stall Masters and vice versa. And every time it comes back, you immediately attack them again. I don't know why I'm too worried about taking a lot of damage. I think it was partially due to the fact that the first time I did the actual grindy mission, I missed the damage rank and damage taken rank because I took too much. I'm not surprised. See or rather your second character almost always gets in trouble in this mission. I had the mobiles die before though too. Don't worry, if that happens you can probably just end magic early if you need to, and then just immediately switch to them, use a potion, switch back, and it's fine. And them taking damage doesn't matter for the A rank, in case you haven't noticed. Anyway, let's go ahead and this for a few minutes. Zero. Honestly, it's kind of by vibe, but also perfect that Grimia is the one throwing the giant booms. Okay, that's a much weaker attack. Okay, that time I didn't fall for at least part of it that time, so we didn't take as much damage this time around. I was about to say, are we gonna get a combo here? Yep, we cobbled them down. That's cool. Alright, that worked out pretty well. I just realized make a lot of sense. Both the low-level grunts and the normal troops are stealthful. I mean, stealth childs. Weird, if you ask me. Hard to tell which one's which, but whatever, we'll manage. There's Cucco coming right this way. We'll go ahead and defeat him. I like also that these are icy big foes, so for some reason we need to finish in for to as we can. Honestly, not as worried taking damage, so I'm not going to check anymore. I was just checking early on because I was surprised that I took so much damage. I guess you shouldn't be surprised, it is the hero mode. This is the hero map after all. much harder than normal, but even still, I'm a bit surprised. Shaken, but not stirred, though. Yeah, there we go. I think I picked a good character for that battle. We got 5 levels for Darunia there, which worked out pretty well. Alright. Now, that's done. Let's see what we have to do next. Well, first, looks like we have to get rid of a bunch of weapons for Toon Zelda. Surprise, surprise, because we've been using her a lot. Fills up her weapon slots very quickly. So we have to get rid of some weapons. Alright, one more battle to do on this end, I say, and then we continue on. So we have to use another cannon. Seems like we always have to use that a lot. But yeah, it looks like our Captain Power disappeared, but oh wait, they actually do let you collect a golden one of those again. For the golden train, I always found it hard to get back. Anyway, so I'm gonna team up and defeat the enemy forces. This one, I'll just use a character that I haven't used yet. Which will be Voga, why not? Let's do that. Oh wait, no! Now I remember. Yeah, the game actually, I just remembered. Yeah, the game showed us that we have to use Young Link on this. So yeah, we get to finally use him. It's been a while. The reason why I've been saving him is because I'm waiting for missions to force Young Link so I don't go too ham and accidentally get him to 255 yet. Because ideally, the experience you get from these missions and save from these missions, the better. So I'm doing this. What do we actually want? I say, for fitting purposes, we recruit Rudo, probably. The reason why I want to check that is because, well, Rudo and Young Link are kind of buddies. We meet Rudo twice in the actual Ocarina of Time game. Well, once in Ocarina of Time and once in actual Majora's Mask, where this version of Young Link comes from. So it would be a sin. It would be just straight up rude to not recruit Rudo here. Excuse me. Excuse my language. So yeah, we're recruiting Rudo 100%. Let's just hope there's an enemy I don't want to recruit in here. Oh, perfect. Yeah, okay, yeah, cool. We'll take out Ganondorf here. That works. Well, speaking of which, I should probably actually go magic with this tear. That's probably a good idea. With Young Link, you pretty much always want to be in focus magic anyway, because this is where you do the most damage. Yeah, I'm gonna try and find some troops to take out here. Oh my gosh, these are super tanky all of a sudden. Oh. Looks like we're going here first. It's weird, so some of those are here commanders took more HP to defeat. But now that I'm at the commander, it doesn't take nearly as long to defeat. That's so weird. What is even happening? But I gotta remember, this is a hero battle. These characters will die soon. So make sure that we have to at least attempt to defeat some of the troops while we're here. Now I need to run back over here and see what Narrator is up to. Okay, they're fine. Only gonna get a little bit of Ganondorf, but that's fine. We might finish him off with this. Okay, no. Alright, we'll just finish him off as Young Link normally. Okay, that works. That works perfectly. Almost got a level with him there. So that worked out a little bit. Alright. Perfect. Now fulfilled our mission. Interesting. Only it'll said the victory message. You know we had Toon Link as well. Usually I'll have him say a message there. That actually might have saved us a lot of time there as a result. Alright, well, got that done. Now, we need... Oh, wait, there's one up here, too. Okay, this one requires Skull Kid, so we're gonna use him next, I guess. Using all the Majora's Mask characters all of a sudden. And we get to win a rupee competition as him. Okay, well, yeah, I definitely want to use him. So this is a rupee mission, so we need to use Rupee Festival this time around. And then we need, oh, White, yeah, he's actually lower level, though. Well, just in case, I'm gonna throw in Young Link again. Just to have him as a backup to switch to, if for some reason these stay too long. However, this is the harder map, so this might take a bit longer, but we'll still try it anyway. Of course, this gets to a point where now, instead of trying to... Okay. Now, him only doing a little bit makes sense, because he's only... not really that level here. They already defeated a rupee captain. Not surprised in the slightest. Oh wow, now we're facing off against Dagobah here instead. Okay. Well, rather dark variety. Okay, let's get this real quick so we can get more rupees. And we have Phantom Ganons to deal with. The Phantom Ganons are really tough, and on a hero map, I don't think it's really worth it. So instead, we'll just take out whatever rupee captains we happen to see in our way and just hope that we win. So remember when I said I was going to show off the alternate strategy? Well, this is basically that alternate strategy. As you saw there, it did quite a bit of damage. So instead of trying to take them out directly, we're going to ignore pretty much all of the vote forces this time just to prove that you can win without doing that, because the main character kind of has an advantage here. You get a lot more rupees faster than the enemy captains can carry, and that's basically the trick. I use magic there, mainly because if I had that up, the enemies cannot target me. Anyways, yeah, we're pretty much just gonna target these captains one at a time and defeat them quickly. Whoa! Where is the... There he is. I was trying to look for the other rupee captain. Oh my gosh. Let's use this to get out of the stun. Might see me use specials a lot too, because that let us break out of the attacks if we get interrupted. But basically, yeah, I'm basically just looking for rupee captains that are useless to me, and then taking them out really quick. Okay, phase. There's a lot of enemies here. I'll use a special in here. Ooh, barely defeated that before somebody else got it. I'm hoping eventually, at some point, by just defeating these naturally, we'll eventually get a couple of Dark AFFLs later. The idea is I want to catch them in other hooks as I'm trying to battle them. well, okay, we're still really good for damage, so I guess we shouldn't have to worry about too much. I say is I still have to avoid a lot of attacks, though. I'm focusing on this Fairy Hunter, because we definitely do not want them to get more rupees and a morale increase, because that would be really bad. That's probably the priority you want to focus on, and I'm mostly ignoring Phantom Ganon because you already know why. Phantom Ganon is the most easiest boss in probably all of the game. He requires so much stuff to defeat, and because this is a later mission, there's a chance he might just respawn anyway. Or rather, we might get an extra one if we defeat them, so it's quite tedious. So I think it's easier to just outpace them rather than defeat them. Because if we can outpace them, then it's super easy. So we're just gonna run around and everything else. Oh my goodness. Nice if I could actually see where the connections are, though. Whoa. I didn't see who even got that. If you're also really worried, there's another strat, I believe, as well for this, where you can also just choose to... Oh my gosh. Even when I'm trying to attack this from far away, the enemy still does stuff to me. What an annoying thing if you're not doing this properly. Oh my goodness, we could be Phantom Ganon from that. Well, since we weakened them, we better attempt to attack them a little bit while they're weakened. I'm still gonna probably run away from them. I just thought I would do that. Okay, we need to go... taking a long pathway, but that's fine. Whoa, hang on. Let me attack this quickly. Now here I think I want to maybe start taking out some Mofas. There's one that was really weak in particular I wanted, so I took him out first. Now we need to quickly go around and take out this Fairy Hunter. Just took out in time and have enough where as long as we avoid basic attacks, we can take out the Mofas if we want to. Dang, that works. Okay, we're still not even taking a lot of damage yet. I think this is probably in the part of the map anyway, so way harder than normal anyway. That's a ranged attack. Avoid that. Hey, we finally defeated the Rupee Thieves. I almost forgot about that. Anyways, I decided I'm a bit bored, so I'm going to use this magic to take them out anyway. Basically, you want to wait to take them out until they have a lot of rupees, typically. By the way, I was going to take them out anyways, I just waited a bit. Was that Phantom Ganon nearby? I didn't see. You know what? I have so much of a lead now. Let's start doing the extreme crush strategies on these Phantom Ganons and take them out one by one, starting with this one over here. Only problem is because this is hero mode, they're probably not going to die in one shot. Or not. Yeah, we basically... I say as I defeat that one in a single shot. That helps out a lot. Oh, there was a third Rupee Thief in there. Okay, well we defeated that Rupee Thief that ended up spawning in there. I said, because I have a lot of time, because I still don't really know if I need more fancy Ganon materials or not, because they can be kind of tough to defeat them now. I just waited initially because I wanted to do some other stuff first, like actually get more rupees, for instance. Okay. I know there's one other one we can. For those of you who don't know, the normal way you're supposed to get them to be knocked down is to play tennis with them, basically. Like the other versions of Ganon's fight, basically. So you can eventually take them out. And there we go, just in time. So we were able to get a little bit of experience and some materials from defeating them. So in the end, we did defeat them. After all, we just waited a little bit to do it because I didn't want to take too much damage trying to fight them. Okay, depending on rank this might be just on the bare edge for getting the speed plus. I don't think this will matter. Yeah, that's not gonna run anyway. That's fine. We have more than enough rupees. If we had just not gone for that, we could have easily gotten 50,000 or more rupees, but that's fine. I just wanted to show you guys that you don't always have to defeat the yellow troops to defeat this ocean. You just have to focus on doing other stuff. Though half of the time, even when you're defeating mountains, if you just use specials, eventually the road faces will just anyways naturally over time. That's, I think, normally how you want to take them out. Alright, well, that row is now complete. Since I'm still trying to complete rows, and since this other row is also pretty close to complete, we'll just to this one now. Maybe not, actually. Yeah, I will move on to this row, but I'm going to do this battle to finish off. We have to defeat the Warriors of Time here. Yeah. This is Warriors of Time and all the not. Yeah, I'm feeling really special. For that reason, for no other specific reasons, I'm using Young Link. I just think it works. So, we're gonna use Young Link again, because why not? Fun fact, he still doesn't have his hasty attack skill yet. I still haven't found that yet. Anyway. Okay, we're back onto this. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to find... I'm trying to figure out where... I had more missions here. Ah, here it is. Now this is correct. How interesting. Both of items are in the stronghold. A little bit varying, if anything, but it is what it is. Oh, this is different. Oh, I think this is the, yeah, powerful enemy units are preparing to advance. Which means we get to... Yeah. That works. I think just based off of how tedious this map is to go through, I think if we here and attack this Garon Captain first, we'll have a better chance of getting this done quickly. Alright. I know we still need a lot of things, but we'll use magic for the next bit. Alright. Oh, now another one's advancing. There we go. Just kind of greatly destroy Hyrule there with that magic circle. Now we're gonna go ham against these other troops that are right in our way. There's rope forces pretty close by us, so we can grab those guys real quick. Get some more on our side here. Alright, almost to 16 iron chips here. Oop. Barely got this in time, but it's not gonna... As you might have guessed, one of the most broken things about Toon Link is... Young Link is you can basically just keep attacking for a bit. And in areas that have a massive amount of troops, and if you do enough damage to fill up your special page, either fully or close enough, you can just keep using your standing special to just immediately refill your focus Cucco all the way up to full. It's probably the most broken mechanic and why Young Link is used a lot in these missions, simply because he's so fucking... He can pretty much maintain an indefinite amount of focus spirit in most later battles, especially the ones where you have to do KO competitions and whatnot, so that's usually the best time to level them up. Oh yeah, that's right, these moblins are on our side. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the fairy clothing and the now, and because of that we can conveniently go to the end now and take out this boss, so I guess this wasn't as bad as I initially thought. By the way, this is going to be the end of the episode once we finish this, just so you know. It is getting around that time again. This map, though, it definitely is very massive. Keep in mind, we're only about, I think now, 75 to 80% done. I'll check in a minute once we're done here. Anyways. Time to wake it up. Our friend from the... and that we've helped before, who apparently doesn't know who he's fighting. I guess. To be fair, Zelda and Ganondorf were teaming up earlier, which made no sense, so... I think we can easily make Darunia come to his senses again. Basically, it's just as if that other Legend mode battle happened all over again. We basically need to make him come to his senses, basically. That's the easiest way of saying that. Anyway, we got the items there. Now... we do not have anything else to do on this side for a bit. In fact, if we do this one next, we'll be pretty much done with that whole side of the map, except for some other water stuff. And from there, I think we'll just probably finish Phantom Hourglass side of the map before moving to the Spear Track side next. I did say that's how I was gonna try and do this map. Is if we quit and leave here, just shy of 80%, at least in terms of different levels completed. I think though, we have about 80% complete, so yeah, about that. So I was kind of right. So until then, hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe like you guys enjoyed this video, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we continue to try and finish this map. It is a very long map though, so it's still gonna probably be at least a couple of parts, maybe more. So then, see you guys later. Bye.